What's good, what's good, what's good? Another edition of the Lowdown right here. Today, I'm honored to have the guest with me right now. If y'all don't know, if y'all ain't been out on the scene in Hartford, if y'all ain't never been to a smoking roast, your local events, the showcases with the artists, the Afrobeat nights, like he a host extraordinaire, funny as fuck on social media, businessman, a dad. So today with me, I got my boy, the Litty committee himself, Litty Blanco. Litty Blanco, what's good, my boy?
What's going on? No, what's good, baby?
Not much, G, not much here. Thank you for coming on the platform today, man. So I'm gonna jump right into it. I see you out here, we branded out, you know what I mean? We out here, the missus done switch the brands on us real quick. She done up the level. You need that one right there, just tell you what it is real quick. So talk about what you got on today. What's the movement, what's the merch?
You know, right here, this drip, all seasons. This is one of the first little hoodies we have right here for the fall. I got to the right, got the Smither tees that I have for the spring and the summer coming with the good, you know, embroidery.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole concept of all seasons, feel me? We're trying to supply you with that drip all seasons.
All seasons.
All seasons. Every season you could get a custom highlighted color, or you could get our highlighted color, you feel me?
They're available where they're available at?
Right now they're gonna be available right here where we at. We're gonna be at the store. I'm also building the website and all of that. But the store right here, we're in New Britain on South Main Street.
Yep, tell them a little bit about the store.
So, you know, we're still in the building process. The grand opening will be coming real soon, but we're gonna have apparel, accessories that we're doing hair clothing and hair products, you know, and plus we're gonna be able to do hair for you. Here all at once. One-stop shop.
One-stop shop. Come in here, get fly, get your hair done. You know what I'm saying? Leave out of here looking good, ready for whatever the night bring. So I want to ask you this, because on this platform here, like I like to discuss the culture, and I see that you got your merch set up. You know, we know from the introduction that you've been around the culture, you've been dipping your foot in the game with the hosting game, the entertainment game, as well as participating in a lot of things that move around the industry. Shout out to the All-Stars, CT All-Stars, Miss Rich and Aja. Big shout out to her. That's actually where we linked up at.
Right,
and
yeah.
so
Sis,
me and you
came to me like a year some change ago with that idea, because she knew back like before COVID we was doing a good platform at Dreams with Survival of the Littest, me Gold and G Money. So when I had kind of died down, she had came with a new whole little scheme to try to do the platform to get, like, you know, the local artists and the up and coming, the youngers, somewhere to actually be able to, you know, perfect their craft and get that stage presence and you know, that feel, and just build a network. You know what I'm saying? As CT as a whole. As CT.
Now let me ask you something, because so I've been out here, you know, Buffalo resider. Let me shout out my Buffalo people. So I always got to put the hometown on the map. But I always tell people when I go home, I be like, yo, CT, where I be at, Hartford, where you from? You know what I mean? First of all, a lot of them boys then, you know, took me in and let me be around and let me really just embrace myself in this Hartford culture, this A60 culture. So with you being a person that is rising in the ranks of being, what I would like to call a tastemaker, and I define that as somebody who's totally enveloped in the culture from all angles, because you also do music. A lot of people might not know, you know what I'm saying? But I actually ran into it like, oh shit, Litty rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this man just left my Smoking Rose hosted and he rap. Like, so, like, my question is, you know, alluding to the culture, we always have these big debates out here in CT about how niggas need to put each other on and work together and you know, all the camaraderie that we might be missing. So let me ask you, the influence, how do you plan to use your platform and your skills and your network to kind of influence that culture to maybe go against those monikers of, you know, CTA 60 don't be working together?
That's where it's coming in. The Litty committee. The whole concept of that is being unified. Just like how, shout out to Mark Giggity and my cousin Gold and all them, they had unified blocks back in the day. It's the same type of concept, but it's just on a larger scale. You feel me? We're not just thinking block-wise. You feel me? We're thinking global, and we gotta cultivate. You feel me? We all gotta support each other, regardless of being a real fan or this is not. It's business. You feel me? It's nothing's really personal. And when it comes to this shit, when trying to get to the next level, you feel me? That's why I feel like we just barely scratching the surface, because it's not that genuine to make it really cultivate. Niggas ain't thinking like, oh, let's get this bag.
Well,
like, oh, it's this side, that side, or
and
this
see that,
town, that town.
right? And see that's interesting because I done interviewed a couple people, you know, some artists, more so some cosmetologists and some stylists. But you're probably one of the first interviews that I have where I have a guest that's fully involved with the whole culture, from the merch to the hosting to the music to the whole entertainment to the promotion. So you get to kind of see a unique point of view from it, right? So when you come in and you do the hostings and you see all these artists, you see all the talent, you see all the hunger, and then you do events with maybe on bigger platforms with, you know, more well-known artists out here. What do you think is missing in your opinion? What is missing? I know we was talking camaraderie, the genuine, you know, being genuine, but what do you think could counteract that?
But then just being active. There's not a lot of us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, real talk. Like, is Hemi Entertainment, is this little movement, and then it's like, you got your little Jamaicans and this and that, and people that's just throwing parties.
Right.
You feel me? And CT All Stars, we built that up. Like,
right.
So it's not a lot of, we got to, instead of more spectating or hating, they just need to start participating. Like,
participation.
Finding a lane. And let's run it up.
Right.
Because we all can't, I can't, like you said, I'm tapped into so many different little things. But it take a committee to really, feel me?
To push it through, yeah.
Yeah, like I can't be on everything. I can't personally, like you feel me personally, like, oh, I'm trying to work and I'm doing designs, I'm doing this and that, copy merch. Oh, I forgot even too, we got the studio in the back. So we just finished building that. Just locked in with the partner, my boy Malik, home engineer, home nice. But I can't do it all. I'm trying to book, I'm trying to do that. I got to finish building up the retail side over here.
So it's hard to like just push the unity. So I mean, so it's such a unique thing out here too, because I was just having a conversation not too long ago about the distinction of Connecticut being like this major hub or like commuter state as far as entertainment go. You find a lot of artists come here and they take from here, they pull from here, you know what I'm saying? Dip. But we have such talent out here, big artists, you know, Fuego, Sholey, Annoy, Chill Shum, Webby, you know what I'm saying? And then out here, like, it seems like, and no knock to my clubs and my promoters, it seems like they'll be quicker to grab this outside artist and give him a little bag to run it up rather than bring the hometown people in.
But sadly,
that's just, you know what I mean?
No, I hear you, but it's sad because me being a promoter too, I know the markets and the lane, everything is a hustle. So at the same time, those artists are really not bringing the crowd. They're gonna bring their boys, that 50, 100 maybe. You feel me? People that's really gonna genuinely support and fuck with them. But them other artists, is sad to say, going to draw out days from all Bridgeport.
So it just come down to money, huh?
Basic to a degree when it comes for the clubs, but I mean, that don't say to shine away on certain times. I feel that seasonal definitely they should. We could. You feel me? Like Hype Fest.
Right.
And then really have more local artists, big artists, headlining and having a few of these youngers that's coming up that's hot fire. Or like some niggas that you signing, be up there on it. But if more different ones just like Hype Fest. You feel me?
Okay.
So I feel like it'd take more of that. But as far as like really at the venues and shit, it'd be about the bag at the end of the day. Everything.
I can respect that. Yeah, to a degree. That's the bottom line at the end of the day.
Yeah, because you know
what I'm saying.
We could be doing a good look and this and that, but like I said, then in the return, we done booked this venue. And we barely made the bread back. They ate off the bar because them 100 people spent at the bar.
Yeah, they all spent the buck.
They feeling good because they performed, but now we looking like...
Y'all ain't really do what y'all came to do. I get it. I totally get it. I respect it. You know, we promote too, so I done been there with some things where you break even or you just be behind, like, yo, this was an L. Right. But it might have been a good situation.
It's not always it's a financial
L, but you done built something,
Right, like sometimes you playing a good ass seeds, that's going to bring you further.
Right.
You feel me, on the next
a lot of people
level.
don't be wanting to wait on that back end, though.
Money, though. Like,
right.
Them connections and those ties, because then now you somewhere else, and that person that you done met, they like, oh, and they pull you in. Now you...
Now you
even get into though,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
The relationships.
That had to do with money,
The relationships are always worth more than the dollar amount. Definitely. So with that being said too, and I'm gonna jump right into this, like with that unique perspective, having the promoter side, the host side, the artist side, you know, being an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? What and I always ask this to every guest because I find it's always a unique answer. What do you want? What would you hope? From what you're building, what would you want the impact to be for the culture? Because I ask another question. I ask two things. I'll put them together for you, right? Do you believe what we do, and I can include myself in this, like, far as I always have this debate, what's popular culture? Because then when people get to naming things, it sounds like urban culture, right? So I asked two questions, a two-part question. Do you think urban culture is popular culture? And then in that respect, what do you hope your impact is on popular culture?
Oh yeah, for the first one, that's a definite yes, given. Like, you feel me? We are the culture. Like, you feel me? Like, they come to us, melanated people. Like, feel me? Our culture, we dominate every other culture. Like, they imitate and emulate everything that we do or done, even if they don't understand it or make fun of the shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? They try to implement it in some type of way, one way or another. So I definitely feel like we are the key and the source of culture. You feel me?
Right.
So then, as far as my impact, I just want legacy. You feel me? I'm trying to leave something that's gonna be here forever. You feel me? Whatever I build is gonna be here. Like, way after I'm gone, my kids running it, they kids running it and building it and continue growing it. That's just real thing. Like, feel me? And I just like so small, personal, just for my family. But like, you know, where I'm from in my community, whatever I really intend to build, I want to be able to give back, build little community centers and bigger. Whatever I'm doing, feel me, just bigger, whatever I'm doing. So I got the studio back in the store. I want to be able to, we moved the store aside and there's nothing but studio in here. Like, you feel me? And the entertainment shit, podcast set up. Like, you know, I'll be doing the acting and shit.
Right.
With my cousin Go, we got a couple movies dropping. Like, I'm in Hush Hush. I'm in the sequel for the movie that he just folded. Like, you feel me? I'm in the last scene. So, you feel me? That's a little Hush Hush, little secret I'm telling right there. But yeah, I'm just trying to work, man. Just trying to work, like I said, and like leave my mark, like make it bigger than whatever I came into.
So we'll start the right. I ain't gonna keep you long. That's a dope answer, actually. You probably gave one of the most concise answers I've heard since I've been doing this. Like, that was kind of to the point. I respect that. Like, if I had a little drink champs clap back here, like, that should be lit. But so as we begin to wrap this up right now, right? Another question, kind of off the legacy. You mentioned something like legacy, so you know. I try something new, you know, me and you we've been down for a minute, so I thought of this question. I said, I want to start asking my guests, like, when, as far as legacy, as far as impact on the culture, when it's all said and done and you hanging it up and you giving it to your youth, you know what I mean, teaching them the game, which one ever them want to pick up the business, you know what I'm saying, when the hood look back, when the community look back, when the people look back, and or somebody say, Litty Blanco, what are they thinking? What do they put next to that name? What's some adjectives that you would hope would be next to that name when somebody say, oh, Litty?
Great. I say, I go out my way to, like, you feel me, with the people I love, you feel me, like, and I always stay in 10 toes. I never fold, like, under no type of pressure, no nothing, like, you feel me, like, I am who I am. Away from anybody, by myself, or in a room full of thousands of people on a stage, or, you feel me, in a booth. I'm the same, you feel me, like, it ain't no imitating, no faking with me. Like, they gonna always say that Frank speak Frank. You feel me, like, real tough.
Frank speak Frank. That might be the next shirt.
Right.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I am who I am too. Like, I gotta give all credit to, like, as far as my insight of how I do think, like, you feel me, and then my man and my charactership or my entrepreneurship and all that shit. I definitely gotta give, feel me, my role model, my big brother, my cousin, you feel me, big Uncle V, you feel me, Vaughn, like, everybody know all that Godfather out here, man, that Hartford music
shout out,
shit.
Shout out to Vaughn.
Like,
you don't know V, you don't know, you ain't doing no music. I was a little kid,
man, when this nigga had little shit in his room in Bowes Park, in the basement or whatever, and I just be trying to sneak and listen and do whatever, and freestyle and rapping over home beats and shit, like, you feel me, like, home was one of the major influences as far as me actually wanting to get into the music, though, like, I have to say, it was Gold, Truth, and my cousin Opie Black. Like,
okay, shout out to Old Black.
Old Black, it made me want to be like, yeah, I could do this shit.
Yeah,
like,
I've been out here for a minute. I've been out here when Old Black was steaming everything up out here.
What?
You know what I'm saying? I was out here then. But yeah, it's still
pros,
still
man,
room.
Committee.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hemi Entertainment. You already know, man. Look out for that Smoker Rose too, cause you already know, man. The 3, matter of fact,
right.
I'm big champ.
Yeah,
still.
yeah, yeah. He
You
is
know
the
what I'm saying?
reigning
Like,
champ of the smoking
Make
roast.
sure you really come with that
Returning
smoke,
champ.
man, 'cause,
What is it? 2-time champ?
it was a tie.
Oh, it was a tie.
the
Tie
one. It was
first
a little
time. Yeah,
controversial, but
y'all worked that out. So yeah.
I'm going for the 2-peat. Just know
Okay.
that, man.
All
You
right.
heard?
All right. You trying to Steph Curry y'all boys right now?
Yeah, I'm going for
We're
the
gonna have that
2-peat,
information
man.
coming out. We'll have that coming out in spring.
Big
But
facts. If you ain't participating, come. You know what I'm saying,
rock out, see
support,
how it
man.
go though.
Yeah, man.
But
You like the
lastly,
vibe?
before we get out of here, let them know. I know you ain't open yet, but let them know where you at, what the location is, where to
Then
find
again,
you, where to follow you.
CHBC Styles here, Beauty and All Season Apparel, with the Litty Committee Chambers recording studios in the back, 356 South Main Street in New Britain, Connecticut, man. I'm gonna keep y'all posted, updated. Just follow me on all platforms. Litty Blanco, you can go stream all my little music that's out right now. I got 2 little hot singles, feel me, and I don't give a fuck. So, yeah, I like you, boy, man. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you having me on
I
here.
appreciate you
Real
coming
talk,
on here, man. Thank y'all for inviting me in. Again, be on the lookout for the location and the opening. Follow the social medias. Make sure y'all hit up the platform. I'll be dropping this in a minute, man. Shout out to Litty. Shout out to the family for having me. I appreciate y'all. This is another episode of The Lowdown. Y'all stay tuned. We out of here.